What's up guys, my name is Lane, and in today's video I want to talk about YouTube and some of the changes that it has made to its monetization policy. So there have been a lot of you guys out there, and I really appreciate this, who have contacted me once I found out that YouTube was making changes to their monetization policy and asked, hey BB Warrior, is this going to affect you, or is this going to affect you making videos, anything like that? And the answer to that is no. How this affects content creators here on YouTube is any channel that has under 1,000 subscribers and as well has not accumulated 4,000 hours of watch time over the last 365 days will no longer be applicable for the monetization program through AdSense starting February 20th, I believe. So I know this has gotten a lot of people in an uproar because I think that YouTube is abandoning the smaller creators or they just don't care anymore. However, I do not think that's the case. Now, I know getting to your first 1,000 subscribers is probably the hardest thing that you can do in YouTube, trust me. As someone who spent over 2 years out of my 3.25 years making videos here on YouTube under the 1,000 subscriber mark, I didn't really hit my stride until after that, I can tell you how difficult it is to get a following when you're small and to build up that watch time. However, I just want to say this, and I know it's probably going to sting for a lot of you guys. If you're under the qualifications to be in the monetization program, you've probably never gotten a check from AdSense before. Now, this is, in my opinion, I think that this is hurting people, emotionally. This is a punch in the gut versus actually affecting them monetarily because, if you were told that you're no longer allowed to use monetization on our program and you'll lose a couple of features, which is mainly just, the super chat during live videos, then I can understand why you would be upset. I would be upset too if I lost that. However, I think that a lot of people have to remember that this isn't a personal attack on you. Monetized videos do not do better in search results versus ones that are not monetized. I know that rumor's been going around for a very long time, but they have the same chance to show up in search engines. What's going to matter more is your tags, your thumbnail, and your title, as well as your accumulated watch time. But this is not a personal attack on you, and part of the issue with this is YouTube's claim program. Now, there are a lot of smaller content creators because it is so easy to be monetized now. I just want you guys to remember back in the day, when the monetization first started here on YouTube, you had to be invited. That is how restrictive it was. And now just about anyone can sign up with it as long as you have a little bit of a following. And I know that a lot of people are saying, well, BB Warrior, I want to monetize my content, but now that I can't through AdSense, I'm done for. And first off, I just want to say, one, if you only have 1,000 or so subscribers, this probably isn't going to be your job, but two, there are a lot of people here on YouTube that don't even use AdSense, and this is, their day job. And I think one of the best examples of that in the firearms and BB Wars community is InRange TV. They are completely supported through their Patreon and a couple of different routes. However, they completely do not use the AdSense system. So just remember, guys, this is not an attack on you. YouTube is not abandoning the smaller guys like me and the people that are even smaller than my channel to focus on, like the big guys and things like that. This is not a personal attack on us, and YouTube is going through some growing pains with their new monetization system. Ever since the adpocalypse of last year, YouTube has had to change because if YouTube doesn't have advertisers who trust them, then YouTube doesn't make money, and if YouTube doesn't make money, then the content creators themselves don't make any money. So if you guys have any questions about this, make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. That is one of the things that I've always strived to do here on YouTube, is learn as much as I can about the whole system to make sure that myself and as well other content creators are prepared. So if you do run a small channel, don't worry, just build up your watch time, build up your viewer base, and if this is something that you do want to pursue as a career, do not rely on AdSense. That is the most important lesson that you could ever learn, which is why I don't rely on this. This is purely my hobby and something that I do for fun. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know that this is a different subject than we typically talk about. However, I thought that this is something that I should bring up because a lot of you have asked me about it. If you enjoyed this video and this was your first time here, I'd love it if you joined our community by hitting that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, make sure to hit that bell icon next to it to be updated when we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday here on the channel. I know this last weekend I screwed up and I released 2 videos on Friday. That's not a typical thing that's going to happen, so my apologies about that. But this has been Lane from the BB, where you're talking about recent changes to YouTube and how the monetization policy isn't as bad as you think. And I will see you all next time.